dead?
Do I look dead? Hey, man, they will wipe anything that moves. Now, where you headed?
To Honey Farms. I am onto something huge here.
I'm going to Alaska. I've got one to Tacoma.
What about you?
He really is dead.
All right.
Tout d'abord, je grandis de 18 cm. Puis ma tête changea. Mon visage s'allongea, puis mon œil droit grossit, talonné par mon menton. Ma main droite devint énorme, puis mon pied gauche. Mon nez tripla de volume. Ma poitrine se développa.
How did the pig tracks get on the ceiling?
Spider Pig, does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a spider pig.
No.
Hey,
Hold on.
where you going?
Well, it's my board, man, all right?
Why don't you take your board and go try it out?
That's what maybe I will,
Good.
huh? Piece of junk. Watch.
Oh, that was a nice ride, man.
And the winner is...
It is difficult to imagine more humble origins than those of the genius now cooking at Gusto's, who is, in this critic's opinion, nothing less than the finest chef in France. I will be returning to Gusto's soon, hungry for more.
I'm Ephialtes, born of Sparta.
Allez, venez, milord, vous asseoir à ma table.
The trick is living with yourself forever.
And the winner is...
M'a tourné la tête. Mais on dit que près du port, on a repêché le corps d'un gars de marine.
And the winner is... And the winner is...
You know what date is on this coin?
No?
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win.
You stand to win everything, call it.
Marry you? Like I'd marry you. You'd be the meanest wife ever, okay? And I know that you weren't bored that day because there was a lot of stuff on TV and the Blair Witch Project was coming on Stars. And you were like, I haven't seen this since it came out, and so we should watch it. And then, but oh no, we should just make out instead. La la la.
Open the door. Open the door. Let me out of here, goddammit.
Where did they take him?
I don't know.
Mister, you better tell me where they took him, or you will burn. What do you say? You let me adopt you. I could be, say, your grandfather.
I dare you to even try. But that's what it took, you notice. Get somebody's attention. Digging graves in the backyard didn't bring any. Oh, that's all right. I laugh myself sometimes. Ain't a whole lot else you can do.
And the winner is...
You going to shoot me?
That depends. Do you see me?
She's afraid of lightning. She came up under the wagon and just colored right up to me. She gave me a kind price, too.
Well, I'll be. That is specific.
I watched the Corny Collins show, and I do absolutely nothing else.
Wilbur, to think that I almost stopped her from reaching for the stars.
Now, here she is on local daytime TV.
There he lay. Poet, prophet, outlaw, fake, star of electricity.
I'm guessing it looks probably like a sea monkey right now, and you know, we should let it get a little cuter, right?
Great.
Keep it in the oven.
Ben, you cannot let these monsters have any part of your child's life. All right, I'm gonna be there to rear your child.
You hear that, Ben? Don't let him near the kid. He wants to rear your child.
And the winner is...
And you asked for my time?
Mr. Quinn, we really do need you.
Listen, I know more about you, right, than you will ever know about me. You think I give a crumpet what you write in your lousy paper? Now, I don't need to look to someone else, man, to tell me I'm good. Slaughter me for all I care. I refuse to be hurt.
What's it all about? Well, it's about how love is all very well, but you have to be sensible.
I suppose you're going to be Arabella.
Well, not necessarily.
In that case, do you mind if I play her?
Lola was in the school play.
Do say yes. It'll be the first decent thing to happen to me in months.
Well, yes, all right. I suppose we should start by reading it. If you're going to be Arabella, then I'll be the director. Thank you very much.
Swooped right in, went right for the bikers, and Amanda was with us, so, we just pretended to be like a family. We got in the car, took off.
You took Amanda with you?
Oh, what am I gonna do, leave her in the car, B? I don't got no daycare. It's really hard being a mother. It's hard raising a family, you know? All on my own. But God made you barren, so you wouldn't fucking know.
You have been told that a certain dark wizard
is at large once again. This is a lie.
It's not a lie. I saw him. I fought him.
Detention, Mr. Potter.
So according to you, Cedric Diggory dropped dead of his own accord?
Cedric Diggory's death was a tragic accident.
It was murder. Voldemort killed him. You must know that.
Enough. See me later, Mr. Potter. My office.
This is a $3 billion class action lawsuit. In the morning, I have to call my board. I have to tell them that the architect of our entire defense has been arrested for running naked in a snowstorm, chasing the plaintiffs through a parking lot.
I understand.
What sickness is he talking about?
I don't know. It could be anything.
Well, give me one.
Frostbite.
You think this is funny?
And the winner is...
It's just enormous. So you can imagine the volume of legal issues. It's quite substantial.
You think it's all made up, don't you? You think it's all yarns and newspaper stories.
He's just a human being.
C'est comme ça que vous allez réapprendre à avaler. Regardez.
Ah non, c'est pas juste. Vraiment, c'est pas juste.
Well, it's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
If it ain't, it'll do till the mess gets here.
Listen, Paul. If I travel all the way up there and I find that you've been lying to me, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna take more than my money back. Is that all right with you?
Dave Tosky sent you?
Yes.
Why?
Maybe he thought that I could do some good.
What are you, some kind of Boy Scout?
Eagle Scout, actually, first class.
And the winner is...
If you have a milkshake, and I have a milkshake, and I have a straw, there it is. That's a straw, you see. Watching. And my straw reaches across the room and starts to drink your milkshake. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up!
Oh, God, no! And the winner is...
Sir, he drove off the roof.
What?
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house?
And the winner is...
Are you okay? I'm fine. What were you doing up there?
I was looking for some help. You see, I've been wandering very far and long tonight, and I'm afraid nobody's been very nice to me.
Yeah, well, welcome to New York.
Thank you.
like you to go. Because I need to stay here, and if you make it hard for me, I might cry so hard I'll never stop.
Il doit sec et nerveux, ça lui rentre dans la peau par le haut, vite que c'est physique. Alors boum, elle s'est mise à danser, à tourner de la musique. Je m'excuse, je suis un peu fatiguée. Je reviens.
Mrs. Budd, let me tell you something. There were 3,000 journalists in Pakistan during the war in Afghanistan. Not one of them got into trouble.
Well, Danny and I were two of those journalists, so I'm sorry, I don't understand your point.
Why did your husband have to meet with these people?
He's a journalist.
I don't think this is the business of a journalist.
Forgive me for correcting you, but it is absolutely the business of a journalist.
You just take Katrina the douchepacker to prom. I'm sure you two will have like a real bitchin' time.
Well, I still have your underwear.
I still have your virginity.
God, would you shut up?
What, are you ashamed that we did it?
No.
Because at least you don't have to have the evidence under your sweater. I'm a planet.
And the winner is...
C'est ma vie, c'est moi. Rappelez-moi que Catrix, on tient l'Olympia. Reprenez, c'est trop beau.
Non, rien de rien.
So, poured my kayak over the desert and I hitched down to Golfo. But after a few weeks, sandstorm came up and blew the kayak away.
You have 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Get out of the car.
Man, you really creeped us out.
And the winner is...
I think someone's coming. 17.
I'm going for it. No, 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 no!
Hoe ver zou je met hem gaan?
Hoe ver? U bedoelt met hem naar bed?
Les techniques de régulation faisant un progrès que nous sommes maintenant, on peut essayer de maintenir, enfin, on peut prolonger la vie.
Ça, c'est la vie. Ça, c'est la vie.
Bist du noch auf der richtigen Seite? Ja. Dann versau's nicht noch einmal.
没有约了人，不然把车子打发了，上来坐坐，喝杯茶。
And the winner is...
Weil sie dich genauso zerstören können. Trotz deines Talents, an dem du noch nicht mal zweifelst. Weil Sie bestimmen, wer gespielt wird, wer spielen darf und wer inszeniert. Du willst nicht so enden wie Jaska. Und ich will es auch nicht. Und deshalb gehe ich jetzt.
Consider me a satellite forever orbiting. I knew all the rules, but the rules did not know me. Guaranteed. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back.
Let's do it in ways that make us feel good. Let's do it and make that sacred sound.
And the winner is...
Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You had the choice. You've made it now.
And the winner is...
Thank you all very much.
Jag vet Antonioni sa vid något tillfälle någonting väldigt bra. Han sa det att film är ett märkvärdigt medium på det sättet att har man någonting att säga så kan man säga det med film egentligen, och man kan vara hur klantig som helst.
felt that I was literally standing on God's front porch.
I remember thinking, my God, that little thing is so fragile out there.
That jewel of earth which just hung up in the blackness of space.
You want to put a score up, you're competing against everybody in the world.
It's not even about Donkey Kong anymore.
He's a very devious person. He works things out to his ends very well.
Well, Billy Mitchell always has a plan.
Abortionists are murderers. Therefore, abortionists should be executed.
Everybody is right when it comes to the issue of abortion.
I had been to Iraq 8 times. I knew what the facts on the ground were.
I had no personnel. We had no phones for a while.
I don't think we can do this. The president had already made a different decision.
I get a bill from my insurance company telling me that the ambulance ride wasn't pre-approved. I don't know when I was supposed to pre-approve it. After I gained consciousness in the car, before I got in the ambulance.
And the winner is...
I can handle losing if you would at least compete against me. I'm not afraid to lose. I'm just some no-name guy from Washington. Billy is trying to live up to this image of being the greatest ever, and so he's afraid that if he loses, that's going to tarnish him. Yeah, that was a game before this.
There it is. That little pink plus sign is so unholy.
That ain't no Etch-a-Sketch. This is one doodle that can't be undid, Holmes Gillett.
Wer hätte gedacht, dass unsere Staatssicherheit so unfähig ist? Wer hätte gedacht, dass es solche Idioten sind?
Warte, ne?
The last place you want to see me is in court.
I'm not the enemy.
Then who are you?
I can't cook. But you can, right? Look, don't be so modest. You're a rat, for Pete's sake.
All right. You look like a future pedophile in this picture, number 1. Number 2, it doesn't even have a first name. It just says McLovin.
What? What name? What name? Who are you, Seal?
And the winner is...
I see you. The baby starts kicking super hard.
Does? Wizard.
I think it's because my heart starts pounding every time I see you.
Mine too.
That's all I could ask for.
And ever since I can remember it, Jesse James has been as big as a tree. No, I'm prepared for this, Jim. I want to accomplish it. I know I won't get this one opportunity, and you can bet your life I'm not going to spoil it.
Don't you know who I am? I'm a fixer. I'm a bag man. I do everything from shoplifting housewives to bent congressmen, and you're gonna kill me? What do you need? Karen, lay it on me. You want a carry permit? You want a heads up on an insider trading subpoena? I sold out Arthur for 80 grand and a 3-year contract, and you're gonna kill me?
I will never backslide.
I will never backslide.
I was lost, but now I am found.
I was lost, but now I'm found.
I have abandoned my child. Say it, say it.
I abandoned my child.
Say it louder, say it louder.
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy!
That we all deserve to die, even faces, love it's even I. Because the lives of the wicked should be made brief. For the rest of us, death will be a relief. We all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hug my girl to me. Finished!
Anger is very dangerous. Makes people do stupid things. Please, forget any of this ever happened. You're in very wrong place, Anna Ivanovna. You belong in there, with nice people. Stay away from people like me.
And the winner is...
I can't keep doing this on my own. With these, people.
Daniel? I'm finished.
What are you looking so miserable about? There's a whole ocean of oil under our feet. No one can get at it except for me.